Good afternoon, guys. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Not often I do a bonus stream on a Saturday, but as I've been saying all week, I've got a couple of free days, so it gives me a chance to just do a couple of bonus streams, which I never get a chance to due to so much things happening in IRL, but you know, it gives me a chance just to get a couple of extras in. Let's do a little couple of formalities. Joey, thank you so much for the bits, my friend. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hope you're having a good day so far. So, I wanted to take a look at one game in particular, even though I've played a variation of it. I've never actually played this actual version, as it were. So we're going to take a look at Turtles in Time on the SNES. And what I mean by variation, I've played the say it's a version. It's Turtles in Time, but it's not. And I'm referring to Turtles: The Hyperstone Heist on the Mega Drive, because it's literally Turtles in Time in almost everything bar the name. The gameplay is exactly the same. The controls are exactly the same. The levels are slightly different. Some of the enemies are slightly different. But apart from that, it's literally the same game. And just going back to what I've been saying over the last couple of streams, there's not that many SNES games that I've actually played through. Because growing up, I only had a Mega Drive and I never really had much of an access to a Super Nintendo. So gives me a chance just to go through a couple of these games now and see how we get on with it. So without any further ado, let's get cracking. Like I say, because I've got the Cowabunga collection on the PS5, but I've not looked at this. And the only other version that I have played to a part is the actual arcade version. But I never, obviously, that was actually going back a good, I don't know how long ago. I actually played it in an arcade. I played the actual arcade game. So I never did a full playthrough, because I was quite surprised that it didn't play exactly like the original arcade version. But this is what we're going to take a crack at. Check my controller now. Have I actually got this right? No, that's better. That's how I want. Player dash auto. No, I'll put that on manual. So that's the one thing I didn't like about the arcade game. It was on an auto, so you had to go forward a little bit, and it would automatically go into a dash, which I'm not particularly comfortable with. Color mode. Oh, that's the same as Hyperstone Heist. Yeah, we'll have comic colors, just so everyone looks slightly different. Back attack on. Yep, that's fine. Just whack that up a little bit. Love a bit of Turtles in Time. Good game. Yeah. I remember when I very first heard about the game, it was in obviously we go with Donatello, the best turtle. Yeah, the first time I heard about it was reading a preview in I think it was Computer and Video Games, and I was just blown away by it. Board Game, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hey, how you doing?
Hope you're having a good weekend. But I'm guessing this is just going to be exactly the same as the arcade version, but maybe the odd tinker here and there. Why does it look like Donatello has no eyes? It looks a little bit. That generally does. I mean, can you actually see? I know he's blinking, but it doesn't look like he's got any. It's just all white. There's no pupils. Right, so we still got that throw. So I'll need that for later on. I was wearing the TMNT selection screen on my t-shirt yesterday. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen that T-shirt a good couple of times. I think it's in. I think it's on. I think Truffle Shuffle sell it. I know I wouldn't mind getting one of those myself at some point. Yeah, I believe it's somewhat similar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Compare this to the Mega Drive version. Obviously, it's a different game, but I'm pretty sure that this is just a straight arcade port, which you never really got to see a lot on SNES titles. It would just be the same game in name only. Because I know there was because I'm thinking about Marvel Superheroes. I know the arcade version of that, even though Capcom did the SNES version, it's an entirely different game compared to the arcade version. I should have hit that barrel. Wouldn't make any difference because there's not really anyone around, but I have to get used to some of these controls again because even though I've not played this before, obviously Hyperstone Heist I have played, and it's just getting used to trying to remember all the controls. Can I get past him? Oh, okay. Just hope they haven't got any of those enemies that can block your attacks. I know they got that in the Hyperstone Heist, and that is just absolutely annoying. You literally cannot hit them for love nor money. I'm pretty sure they even, from what I can remember, they even blocked jump attacks, which I absolutely hated. In the end, I ended up just having to use special attacks on them. I just hated doing because it's just a waste of energy doing that. Right, boss time is it? Yeah. I'm just trying to remember. The one good thing about the bosses on this game, the one I can remember from the arcade, is they just had a certain attack pattern, which was a lot easier to do compared to the original arcade game. It was very similar with the Hyperstone Heist as well. They just always had a set attack pattern. Height of the jump. That's better. Otherwise not dashing. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, that was straightforward. I'm gonna say, if all the other levels are gonna be like that, this is gonna be a doddle. It'll be quite unusual for a scrolling beat 'em up. At least it'll be a bit more straightforward compared to the original Turtles arcade game, because I always used to try and do a 1 life challenge on that, and sometimes a 1 credit challenge as well, just to see how far I could get. And I think I got, the last time I tried it, I probably got just a little over halfway through the game on 1 credit, and it was an absolute nightmare, only because the game itself has got what I could describe as a dynamic difficulty. So the further you go, the harder it gets. But it's even worse if you don't lose a life. You can go really, really far, and the number of enemies will just keep increasing until you eventually lose a life, and then the difficulty drops then to a significant amount, and it'll just be a case of rinse and repeat. Then after that, you lose a life, the difficulty will drop, you carry on and get quite far without losing a life, the difficulty will just get ramped up again. And it's quite an interesting way that the developers of the game did it, because from the ones of you that may have played the original Tales Arcade in the arcade, I mean, even to say for myself, we all knew how much of a coin guzzler that game could be, and just for that dynamic that they incorporate into the game, you can understand why. I mean, in some cases, the developers would just put it on an extremely difficult difficulty, and then that would be that. But to have a dynamic difficulty was not something that you normally saw. Especially when it came to a scrolling beat 'em. I mean, for example, I never saw that in Final Fight, for example. On the arcade version of that, it was only ever Turtles. But I remember sometimes you could be, if you're good enough to get through the game, you can strategically lose a life at certain points in the game, where the difficulty then would then drop, making some sections of the game, which would generally be more difficult, a bit more straightforward. So I remember the YouTuber One Credit Classics, he actually did a 1 credit clear of the original Tales Arcade game, which was impressive by itself. And the way that he did it, he would do a strategic life loss if he was able to get away with it. So at least some portions of the game which would be more difficult, if you didn't lose a life, you just lose a life there and just make the progression a little bit more simpler. Okay, boss fight. Some guy called M-Head. Oh. Come here. Right, stay still. That's better. Do that again. Just getting the timing right on the hits. Oh. Come on. A few more hits and he's done. Oh, okay. Get up, get up. There we go. That's a bit nearly. Didn't want to lose a life there. Question is, do we get all the energy back on the next level? Hope so. Okay, we've got all our energy back. Remember this section on the Mega Drive version. Probably one of the easiest sections in the game. Just casually go through a couple of these guys just to build your score up. And if this is the same as the Mega Drive, which I'm pretty sure is good, I don't remember this level on the arcade. Just keep going through a couple of these guys, then you get a couple of collectibles, but all they do is just give you points. I think there's some spiky balls in the water as well you gotta avoid. Oh, was that a pizza? Oh no, it's points. Oh, I'll use those things. Don't have much chance to react to these. Oh, it's those things again. The, that's what I was going to say. The non-copyright xenomorph. Because let's face it, they're such a dead ringer to xenomorphs, it's unreal. Whereas Fox didn't have a legal dispute with them when they first came up with these. We say, no, they're not xenomorphs, they're pizza monsters. Like, that makes a difference. They look exactly the same. Afternoon, Lomax, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Just having a little chill out this afternoon. I mean, what better way to spend a relaxing Saturday than beating some people up as a giant mutant turtle? Oh. Just stay in the middle when he's doing those missiles. Oh, too low. Goddamn, my vinyl right, I got sent back some active chip in it. Oh, no way. Oh, feel for you, man. Apart from that, I'm good. 1 out of 2 is not bad, but nah, I got to hear about the vinyl, mate. Okay, that's another one done. Yeah, this is the one thing I always found a bit odd as well when I first played this. The fact that you get to the Technodrome so early on in the game. I mean, on the Mega Drive version, you don't get to the Technodrome until right at the end of the game. Which would have made more sense. But, yeah, that's the plot. I get a replacement tomorrow. Oh, that's good. You see, I haven't got to wait too long to get things sorted out. Oh. Oh, great, they can hit you off screen. Right. Seem to be practicing those throws. I don't know we're going to need them at the end of this level, because I'm pretty sure this is the level now where you got that fight with Shredder and he's in that robot. You know, the way you can hit him is by throwing these foot soldiers at him. Okay, alright, first fight lost. It was not bad though, got to the 3rd level while losing a life. Not bad for a first playthrough. Why can I? The others will go back for a refund. They'll fancy waiting another 3 weeks for another one. Got another from somewhere else that delivers next day. Oh, that's good. As long as you didn't have to pay too much more extra. Especially for next day delivery. I understand why this rush control isn't working properly. Yeah, those are the ones that block. That's better. Oh, you got it from Amazon with Prime. Oh, that's alright then. That makes things a little less awkward. Brilliant. Oh, I probably should have just got that to start with. Julio sent me a record site that I'm currently draining my wallet on. Oh no. But we didn't send it to Super. You know what Super's been like at the moment with his vinyl collecting. He'll probably drain that place dry, knowing him. It's got video game soundtracks. Oh, really? I'll have to take a look at that myself then. See if there's anything on there I might like the look of. As long as they haven't got any limited run stuff. I don't know if you may or may not have heard about what they've been up to. Because apparently they did a limited edition soundtrack for the NES Turtles game, and it turns out the audio tracks were just ripped from the game as opposed to being like a proper recording. So I'm not impressed with that. Selling CDRs. I want Streets of Rage 2. Yeah, Streets of Rage 2. I'm still in two minds about getting. I got Streets of Rage because I just prefer that soundtrack over the 2, but I'm still in two minds whether to get Streets of Rage 2. Because the one I want to get my hands on at the moment is Afterburner. I need to get onto the data discs and see if they've got it back in stock. They provided some games on a CDR2 instead of a press disc. Yeah, I read that as well. They're being really, really shady with some of their dealings a lot lately. But I've never dealt with them myself. Probably only because a lot of the things that they've done have just been a little bit out of my price range. Love the Final Fantasy soundtracks on vinyl, but I think they're really expensive. Yeah, I was looking at a soundtrack for Rebirth, the newest one that came out, and just the price of that, I think it was on. I think it was four vinyls, a 4 vinyl set, and they were looking at about 70 to 80 quid for that. So I think that's how much you're gonna have to pay, unfortunately. I'd love to have got my hands on the original soundtrack for Final Fantasy VII, PlayStation 1 version. But I know the price of that's just going to be way too expensive. I play on PC. I have no optical drive in my PC anymore. Oh, right. Yeah, I've taken mine out as well. I did have an optical drive, but had to make space for thing. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII PS1 soundtrack. How? Yeah, it got released on vinyl at one point. I think it was just to coincide one of the anniversaries. I don't know whether it's still available or not. I haven't looked in a good while. You want the disc or just the music files? So I've got the music files already. I got them years ago. I've still got them somewhere. But I know ideally I would like a vinyl. Would like them on vinyl. Yeah, saying I got the music files for Final Fantasy VII. I said I got them years and years ago. During when I used to get a lot of things on MP3, but obviously because I started getting a couple of soundtracks on vinyl, I wanted to try and get Final Fantasy VII on vinyl, but because the price of them is just so high at the moment, I don't think I ever will, unless I just get extremely lucky somewhere. But it would be nice to have it at some point. Stop trying to shoot me, you. lose a life here in a minute. Watch out for him grabbing hands, just stay up at top, yeah. The Resident Evil 2 soundtrack. Yeah, that is a good soundtrack. CD of that is a silly price, though. I can imagine. I think the only way you're going to be able to just get anything for that now is with a chance for a possible reissue. I mean, it'll be a little bit. I mean, it will be a little bit pricey, even for a reissue, but it won't be as expensive as getting an original. Now we're traveling through time. BC 25 and a lot of zeros. I got mine for 20p in a charity shop. Nice. So see, sometimes you can get lucky with charity shops. Especially if they don't know how much the value of them are. My best ever find. Oh, I can imagine. Oh, and... oh, we are being raided. Delivering friends. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. For some reason, select button is paused.
Hello.
Hey Mali, welcome in. Thank you
Okay.
so much for the raid. Hope your stream went well. Guys, if you're not following Mali, go give him a follow. Fantastic retro streamer, smashing bloke. Had the honour of meeting him at the meetup in Birmingham for the gaming market. What were you up to? Testing pickups on Spectrum, Mega CD, CDI. Oh, is that the stuff you got from Doncaster, was it? Brilliant. Well, Mali, thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for bringing your community over. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Gaz Halley. I am a retro/variety streamer from West Wales with apparently a voice that could do ASMR, if you believe that. But no, Mali, thank you so much. Always good to see you. Ooh, so who we got here? Julio, welcome in. Great to see you as always. But Mali, if you need to go and do anything post stream, don't let me keep you. If you need to go and de-stress or whatever. But thanks so much for coming in. I have a voice for brains. It'll be a case of you two. Of course, they'll write it, you dictate. That I can get on board with. I do that myself a lot. Yeah, so at the moment we're going through a bit of Turtles in Time on the SNES. Need to grab some food, so looking for a bit. No worries, Malik. Go and do what you need to do. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. How are you finding Turtles? Yeah, but, well, so far so good, Julio. Like I said, this is literally the first time I played this on the SNES. I only ever played the Mega Drive version, which is the Hyperstone Heist, which is like Turtles in Time, but not Turtles in Time. But no, we're doing okay. We're on level. What level are we on now? 5? 5? Yeah, pretty sure it's level. Yeah, pretty sure it's level 5. So we're moving along. We're moving along at a good pace. Fingers crossed we can actually get through this game. So I'm not even sure how many levels there were for this. But like I said, I've only ever played this version in the arcade, so I don't know if it's going to feature all the levels from the arcade or whether they might have extras. I do not like that jump attack. There we go. Not really fond of those flying things either. I don't know if I keep getting grabbed either, but I don't think you can Because I'm trying to waggle the controls left and right, because that's muscle memory from the arcade game. I don't think that works in the arcade in this version. Oh, okay, that's different to the Mega Drive version because you can hear them coming before they appear on screen. So that's something certainly different. They only make noise as soon as they appear. Something I have to keep in mind because we're going to be coming across them a lot in the future now. Because the further we get into this. There we go. Oh, that's a new one. They don't throw bombs on the Mega Drive. You know, we just throw knives and stuff. Oh. But again, man, yes I did. Oh, sugar. Not really doing as well as I would like here. We've only got 3 lives left. I was kind of hoping I would be lucky enough to do a 1 credit clear, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's a bit unfortunate. There we go. Come on. Whoa, hello. We gotta hit those. Or we just avoid them. Yeah, just evade. That's alright then. Kinda wishing I hooked up my arcade stick for playing this. Instead of just using the controller. Something I have to try and remember to do from now on. Because to playing some of these games, start using my arcade controller a lot more. I'll tell you, this guy blocks. A heck of a range too. I like the fact that he blocks though. Kinda glad he wasn't on. This guy isn't on the Mega Drive version. This guy really would have annoyed me. Should have followed up then. And now it's not jumping. Thank you for the jump scare, Marty. Good to see you.
Weep grana, weep nitty bong.
Beat me to the punch every time, though. But just avoid. Or at least try to avoid. Oh, one there. Just keeps blocking every time. I think I just gotta wait for him to do a jump like that. Dude, there's so many lives here. Come on. This is ridiculous. Where am I supposed to be him like that when all he does is block? I gotta go back to the start of the level now as well. Yeah. Fantastic. There must be a routine somewhere. You just gotta wait for him to make a move and then counter it. But all he's gotta do is just stand there and hit you, and then whenever you're trying to hit him, he just blocks. It's bad enough when you've got conventional enemies to block your attacks, but then to have a boss do it as well. It's frustrating how we gotta go through all this level again. Rush control's very hit and miss as well. So you just gotta press forward twice, but I'm pressing forward and it's not really doing it. Just glad there's a time limit. If I get through some of these out of time, it will be quite awkward. That's better. There we go. That's more like it. I'm behind. Just keep in. There we go. Got those ones that run in now, don't we? Yeah. There we go. That was straightforward. Only one. I thought there was two. Okay, alright. There's only one. I'll take it. There we go. Really don't like those ones with the bombs. At least they can hit their buddies. That's one good thing. That got me the last time as well. Can't really grab that. There we go. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Glad that missed me there. There should be some energy by here somewhere. Oh, forgot about that. Ah, there we go. Okay. We hear you? Oh, not quite. So he blocks everything, and he's got a bit of a range on him. He's quite fast with his attacks too. This question just avoiding him until he jumps, and then he can catch him off guard. It don't help that you can't avoid at the same time. Rabbit is one way of putting it. I only can't even get one hit on him. That's a bit better. Gotta be facing. He's gotta be facing away from you. When he's jumping, he can only get one hit. Okay. Okay, I caught that. He's gonna hit me now. Not yet, anyway. Oh. He was doing that before. He was going straight past me and I could hit him now. What's another one? He's a lot faster than you. He is a bit faster than you as well. If you try walking away from him, he will catch up with you and hit you with that attack. This is starting to get annoying. Oh, thank God. I did not enjoy that. Such a tricky boss. Yeah, there we go. I did it! Oh, is this? Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Yeah, there's a level on the Mega Drive version, which is similar to this. You just gotta watch where you step, because there's parts of the floor that will actually come up and hit you, so you lose energy. So you've got that little thing on the floor there, right in front. If you walk on them, I mean, it doesn't happen with all of them, which it didn't on the Mega Drive version. We walk on them, you get a little one of those comedy moments where a plank in the floor will just come up and hit you in the face, and you end up losing a bit of energy. You just gotta be careful where you step. Get off me. There we go. It's safe to say we just need to just be a little bit more careful now when we're scrolling through these levels. We've had it fairly our way. Just gotta be careful now when oh, whoa, okay, wasn't expecting that. Don't step on the blue suede plank. I think I'm more worried about getting hit by a cannon. Ah, sugar. I was hoping at a place he would just do the back attack, but sure they haven't got the back attack linked to a control. There's enough controls on the SNES. They could have got away with doing that. Just leave those, just focus on them. Not worried so much about the arrow guys. Okay. Stay clear of those bombs. Oh. What we got there? Boomerang frisbees. Something of that nature. And I'm just literally getting my ass handed to me. You can't just hit them back. Like that. Oh. Now they got machine guns. Rocksteady and Bebop. That comes in handy at least. But they'll be running around like a lunatic. Ooh. And that sword's got a heck of a reach. What are you on the last life already? Sugar. I really want to do this. I do not want to replay this level again. Sugar. This isn't good because we only got 1 credit left now. I've only got 3 credits.
Skull and crossbones.
We've been going through fairly well. And now we're reaching stumbling blocks. Star Fox all over again. Okay. Just a minute. Come off. Come on. Yeah, have some of that. I don't really want to do that because I lost some energy, but I just done that to start with. I just need to try and use the special move a lot more often, I think. It's hard to tell where those animals are actually going to hit you. Right. Right, don't get that yet. Because out of those guys with the bows, we'll just leave them. Try not to get hit at the same time. And use it then for these. I could have it in there before he fired off. Right, just gotta take a quick pause, guys. We've got ads starting now in a minute, so give yourselves a chance to go grab a snack and a drink or something, and I will see you back here once the ads are done.
Mario! Mario!
He's back. He's got even more powers. He faces even deadlier enemies. In his greatest adventure ever, he even takes to the sky. The world's been waiting, and now he's here in Super Mario Bros. 3, only from Nintendo, the world's #1 game system.
Of all the home computers you can buy, the Commodore Amiga 500 is by far the most... But surprisingly, the Commodore Amiga 500 can be yours from Amiga. Call Commodore Computers on...
Chuck Norris is a hunter, but Chuck Norris does not hunt. Hunting would imply the possibility of failure. There are 10 million people in the world of Warcraft because Chuck Norris allows them to live.
I'm Chuck Norris, and I approve this game.
World of Warcraft. Try it free at warcraft.com.
What's your game?
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney.
He's not a guy, he's a machine.
Your move, creep.
The future of law enforcement. RoboCop.
Godless, the new fantasy adventure from Atari Games. The most fun a quarter can buy.
Some days, you're just on form. You take Sonic to level 6. You crack every game. You make all the right moves.
How'd he do that?
Some days, you're just glad they invented this. All you're good for's watching telly.
How they do that?
So let's do it.
Guys, apologies as always for the Twitch ads. You know how annoying they can be. I'm actually going to start having a look at maybe doing something along the same lines of what Mr. CJ has done. Maybe have something to go alongside the ads. So maybe you can do, I don't know, about like words on stream or something like that. But it's something I'm toying with the idea of doing instead of just having a BRB screen with a couple of random vids. But we'll see how we get on with that. Kiri, good afternoon. Welcome in.
Welcome, Megatron.
Hope you're having a good day. Right, let's get back to this. Oh, that was close. Should be far off the end now. Here we are. Let's stay. Came with the raid, I was in the toilet, no worries. Why was there still a normal attack again? I was pressing the button to do a special. I said there's a normal attack. That's weird. Right. Oh, I forgot about these. Jump. Oh, come on. Stay by here. It's a bit of a cheese, but it does the job. There we go. Right, if I stay by here now. Wonder if we can just cheese it a little bit by here. Come forward a bit. I'm just gonna hit you regardless. Doesn't help you can't hit them both at the same time either. That's one nearly done. Oh, there we go. Is that it? Oh, I'd go for that. Still, 2 lives left, 1 credit left. Still a bit worried about how many lives we got left to get through. Can't be that many left, surely.
Worry my shell at Wounded Knee.
Wounded Knee? Where's that then? Near Sweden, is it? One good thing is on this level now, though, at least you know the boss for this level. Because I remember, because providing his attacks are the same, he was one of the bosses that was on the Hyperstone Heist. So as long as the attacks are the same, it should be a relatively straightforward boss fight. I hope. exactly the best disguise in the world. You just stop going to the edge of the screen like that, because if those stone guys come running in, they're gonna catch me unawares. Okay. I'm just staying in the middle once I stop scrolling. Let's not take any chances. Especially when something like that happens. Is that it? There we go. So I will say though, guys, just a big thank you just for coming and hanging out this afternoon. As I know it's not my usual stream day, but whether you're chatting or you're lurking, you know, just being here and keeping me company on a Saturday afternoon is always greatly appreciated, guys. Thank you. It's always great to see so many guys still stick around after a raid as well, because I know a lot of people tend to have things to do, especially on the weekend. But always great that so many of you have stuck around. How much further we've got to go now? Can't be that much further now, surely. Oh, here we go. Right, so we just hit him a couple of times, and then he should do an attack when he's on all fours. Like that. So we just jump and avoid that. Then we just move up and down and we do knives. So you just attack in there, and then just rinse and repeat. Okay, that's new. You never used to throw a lobster at you. Yes, we used to do that as well. It's gotta stay to either above or below him. Just gotta jump, because on Hyperstone Heist it never used to go at a diagonal run, as it were, whenever you would attack you like that. It would just be one direction, never in a diagonal motion. And again, oh. See, we are getting there, slowly whittling him down. Nearly there. There we go. Got it. I was a little nervy because I did take a little bit of damage there, but we didn't lose a life, and that was the aim. But his attacks and everything were just exactly the same as they were on the Hyperstone Heist game. At least it's nice I actually finally came across a boss fight that I actually recognise.
Neon Knight Riders.
Right, and I recognise that one as well. So if that's the same, then even though it can be a little tricky, okay. Suddenly turned into a... What's that? It's like thinking it was suddenly turned into going to F-Zero. You say it's a bonus, but I mean, do you just get extra points?
Kiri Rocks has the first cheeky cherry cola of the day.
Oh, there you go. I'm not sure if anyone's going to redeem that. Well done, Kiri. Oh, what was that? Okay. Just avoid them. Or at least try to. Is that it? No. So, how they come in? Okay. When they first attack you, they just come from the right. No, they don't. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Oh, okay. They just get some points. And if you get enough, you get an extra life. Okay? I'll take that. And here comes Krang. Yes, I assume that's Krang. Yeah, it's Krang. Oh. Calls himself Super Krang just because he's got a pair of wings. Yes, his attacks are pretty similar. He's not really alternating much. Ah, that's his other attack. Yeah, I remember that. Just watch out for them. Hold still, there you go. Nearly got him. There we go. Always nice to have a couple of nice boss fights. Especially this far into the game as well. AD 2020. I'm sorry, it didn't look like that in 2020. Thank you for the GG, Julio.
Starbase, where no turtle has gone before.
Oh, they have to throw in a Star Trek reference, didn't they? Okay. No idea what to expect yet. There's bound to be some hidden bits. Oh, remember these things. Oh. You can never hear them coming until they're already on the screen. I'd leave that a minute. Okay, grab it now. I'll try and just make sure everybody's on the same side of the screen. To make things a little bit more easier. Can't rely on the back attack. Especially when it's automatic. There we go. Why does it look like that those blue guys are trying to attack you with tuning forks? So that's what they look like. They just look like large tuning forks. I say we would attack you with the power of sound. Have one through there, yeah. Oh, not these ones again. Really wish you could just deflect those with an attack. You used to be able to do that with those boomerang guys. Don't like what those things are on the floor. Trying to avoid those as best I can, I think. Yeah, clearly not going to bode well. Ooh. Did I just deflect that then? Didn't think you could do that. There we go. Let's not try it again. Let's not push our luck. Let's put that. Now they're all on the same side. There's some energy around you somewhere. Oh god. So much to get through that in one piece. Oh god, it gets worse. One good thing is at least when they do their run attack, they can be quite far away from you, so you can focus an attack on one before that other one gets to hit you. Thank you for the jump scare, Steve. Oh dear, welcome in, good to see you.
Good morning.
Not more bombs. Sorry, couldn't resist. No, you're right. Oh, sugar.
Unbelievable, Jeff!
You're not the only one that's done it, so don't worry about it. Did you get off yet? Ah, thank you very much. More bombs. These things again. Jump, jump, jump. There we go. Okay. On our last life, and now we got a boss fight. Oh, Krang again. We only get one hit on him. Maybe not. Maybe we just gotta get in the right place for it. Okay, that's fine. Just one hit and move. If that's all he's gonna do, this is gonna be really straightforward. Oh, okay. Drops those things as well. Oh, okay. Right, is that the only extra attacks he does? Oh, okay. Didn't know if I got caught there. Oh, that was close. Get in the right place. Okay, final credit. I'm not feeling very confident yet. This could be a case of not being able to do this first time. Plus, it doesn't help the fact that we got to start the level again. At least we know Krang's attacks, so as long as we can get through this level in one piece, we should be able to get through it and not take too much damage at the same time. At least we hope. I'm not feeling that confident, guys. Especially when I still don't even know how many more levels we got after this. I'm hoping it can't be that many, surely. Oh dear. You got this, or I hope I got this. We'll remain quietly confident for the time being. Let's see just how far we can get without losing a life, but almost lost one already. No. Go forward then. Oh, there's a little bit in there. That's good to know. So there's another one of them further up. If I do that again, then I'll be able to hide in there, as it were, and not get hit, but still hit enemies at the same time. Might be a little bit of a cheese, but if it does the job, who cares? Because you got one there. But take him out. And then just go in here. Yeah, they can't hit you. Lure him out. There we go. But once that rush control actually worked, I just don't know what it is. I think it's the controller. The controller for some reason isn't working very well with it. It's not my fault for not using the arcade stick. Okay, so that's what happens. There we go. I think those big balls are by here as well now. Yeah. I'm not going to try and hit one of them again. It's just safer just to stay out of the way. There we go. That's not a problem as well, the fact that it just repeatedly did the back attack when I wanted to hit the one in front first. I was even aiming it to go that way. Control limitation, I suppose you could call that. Serves the game out for not having a back attack as a control, not just something it automatically does. I mean, sure, I could have turned it off, but it just makes things a little more easier. Right. These ones again now. Oh, jump, jump, jump. Oh, okay. Jump, but not the way it's intended. That shouldn't have hit me then, I wasn't close enough to it. I wasn't in mind for that either. I can't. Really? Have some of that. It's actually starting to get a little bit annoying. Put those bombs. Look at that. Do a jump attack at some point. Okay, maybe not. That's okay then. Right. Let the bombs take care of them. Leave that pizza there. jump, jump. That was close. Right. Leave that pizza there now. Until we desperately need it. So just hit him once, and then move. Try and follow his path. Follow up with a hit. A little bit more. There we are. Be off now when he starts doing those other attacks. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. When's he gonna start doing that? Oh, there we go. Get him there. Just one hit, is it? Sometimes I thought I might hit upon him once when he was doing that. Almost got him. So. Just a little bit more. Yeah. There we go. I knew you could hit more than once. Really one more hit. Come on. But you one bar left. Takes lots of hits. I know. Wait, how many more hits does this guy got to take? There we go. Let's go. That was our way home. All right. Haven't we finally done it? 2 HP. I know. Don't get much closer.
Technodrome, the final shell shock.
Right. Guessing this is the final level. Thank you, Kerry. Now, is this the same as Hyperstone Heist now? Looks like it. If he's got the same attacks, then that's going to make things really straightforward. Looks like it. Guess he'll wait until he starts shooting those blue ones off. There we go. And he's got that green one as well, which is the equivalent of a one-hit kill. But I say it's the equivalent of a one-hit kill. I'm pretty sure it's the same. So far, so good. Just have to be patient. Don't take any unnecessary chance. Yeah, see? Yeah, one hit kill. Thought so. There we go. Sure, I fired off that blue one again. That was just silly. Don't know why I tried that. Then we could do it as if you can get behind him. Ah, there we go. Nice whack between the legs. Yeah, that normally helps. Quick shot in the happy sack and they drop like everyone else. But unfortunately, not in this game. Go. Almost there. A little bit too late. Oh, is this it? Not yet. There we go. Let's go. 1992. Seems an age ago then. But I think. Oh, okay. Guessing this is the ending then. The final testing or training lies ahead. Defeat the hard mode and you will be true heroes. Ah, typical Konami. Typical Konami always forces you to finish the game on the hardest difficulty just so you can get the proper ending. Well, I don't care what you want me to do, Konami. As far as I'm concerned, Turtles in Time, done. And that was just on the normal difficulty as well. And it's interesting that they've done it that way. The fact that even just on a normal difficulty, you don't have what you could say is a source of accomplishment. That's a bit disappointing. Hey Heartstream, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Sorry, got a lurk. Yeah, no worries, Heartstream. Go and do what you need to do. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, so it's interesting they've done it that way. It's harsh. It says game over after finishing it. Yeah, I know. You always get games like that, mind. But it's interesting that they did it that way, because on the Hyperstone heist, if you finish that, you still get an ending. A decent ending. The only difference is on the difficulty. If you finish on the hardest difficulty, you get a picture that's in the background when the credits roll, whereas you wouldn't get that picture on the other difficulties. So it's interesting that they did it this way as opposed to doing it with that on the Mega Drive. I mean, yeah, granted, it is a different game, I know, but I suppose it's in the same way that how they developed Sunset Riders, because I know Sunset Riders on the SNES is a port of the arcade version, whereas the Mega Drive version is entirely different. All the levels are different. Just about everything is different on the game, which is probably why I hate the Mega Drive version so much. But I never got anywhere on Sunset Riders, so I don't know if the endings are the same. Whereas if you did it on a certain difficulty, you see a proper ending or not. Might have to do that sometime though. Maybe take a crack at Sunset Riders on the SNES, maybe, or the Mega Drive, depending on how I feel. And try not to get ahead of myself like Plunger did that time, which we're not going to go into because I know how annoyed he was at the time when he was playing that game. Halo does that too, or used to. Really? Surprised at that, especially for a game like Halo. But anyway, so yeah, I haven't got the premature command Lomax. Sorry. I'm not that cruel to Plunger. I wouldn't do that. I know Super would, but that's Super. But hey ho. How's the game going, guys? Oh, we got another one beat, Joey. That's number 40 for the GG100. Sadly, we didn't get what we can class as an ending, but it's still 40. Super is pure evil. Oh, the parcel came. Ah, right. Fantastic. Was it what I thought it was, though? That's the question. That's the question, Joey. I mean, you haven't got to tell me if you don't want to. If you just want to, if you want to put something up in one of the discords or anything, that's quite all right. I'm not going to. not gonna press you for that. So that's that done. Yes. Oh, it was. It was. Okay. Fair enough. So that's Turtles in Time done. So I figure, seeing as we've done that, I think it's only fair if we take a look at the Mega Drive counterpart. So we'll take a look at the Hyperstone Heist. So I think this one is a ROM hack, so I think it's a slightly different version compared to the original. So I'm not entirely sure what the differences are. So this might be an interesting look. Quickly change the screen title. Because I know all about the Hyperstone Heist, because I actually had this for my Mega Drive back in the day. So it'll be interesting to see. Just change those. Attack, jump, dash. Yeah, so you got dash as an actual control on this one instead of just pressing it twice. Right, we'll leave the color mode. Ah, okay. You got an OG color mode. Anime, comic. Okay, let's see what OG is like then. Let me just have a look. Is that the same? Yes, it is. Okay, right. Well, we'll see what that looks like then. Just see if there's any other differences.
Chilling the most.
No worries, Kiri. Have a good nap. Thank you for the look. This is all slightly different. Because instead of Crime coming up and just stealing the Statue of Liberty, Shredder has a magical stone that he uses to shrink everything. So it's a slightly different plot line. And of course the levels are slightly different as well. It won't let you go where the map will find you. With a high energy detector. As you do. Ah, right. So that's what they must mean by OG color, because yeah. Because for it's a bit faster too. The in the very original Turtles comics, they all look the same, apart from obviously the weapons. So they all had the same. They all had the same color bandanas and everything. So obviously they've gone with that. But I like that it's a little bit quicker in speed as well. Unless this is an American version, which I don't think it is. Because the music is playing at the same speed as I remember. But the attacks are certainly a lot quicker. Okay. And to be honest, I actually forgot that I had this this ROM hack, because I remember getting it, but I didn't realise I still have it. Because I was just gonna take a look at the original, but the original version, right? We'll carry on with this. So I think if we get through this as well, I think we can we'll definitely knock this one off on the U100. That all depends on how long it takes us to actually get through this game. Why did it do a back attack there when there was no one behind me? Strange. We will go to the level now. You just got to be aware as well, because the foot soldiers do different attacks compared to what they did in Tales of Time, because they don't have these red ones if they go quite far away from you. Oh, okay. We'll grab that pizza. Oh, okay. Wait, wasn't that... I thought you stayed down in the sewers for the whole of the first level. What if I got that wrong and we go back down into the sewers afterwards? I don't know. Anyway, so back to what I was saying, those Redfoot soldiers, if they were far away from you, they would jump and throw knives at you. Well, it's the yellow ones that do it on the Mega Drive version. So if you ended up playing this and just thinking the same enemies would do the same things, you do get called out. And of course the other main difference as well is if you stun an enemy, you can't just throw them off the screen like you can on the SNES. Which is a shame, because it would just make it so much easier. Yes, I am doing a little bit of a cheese by standing there because they can't get behind me, but it works. Maybe I changed that command as well, because the bot is saying that ads are starting shortly, but ads are starting for another 5 minutes. Have to, yeah, have a tinker, we'll mix it up. See if there's a way I can change that. Just take all that. Whatever we have before there. Yeah. That's an extra life. That's the one thing with this game as well, they're very generous with the extra lives. You can literally get an extra life, I think, for every 100 points. Because there is a section where you can farm points. It's on one of the boss fights. Very similar to what that second crown boss fight was, where it was dropping enemies. You would have enemies that would appear, and you could just be constantly farming points from them and just bring your lives up. It does take a bit of time, but because you're not on a timer, that does make things a little bit more in your favour. I think the jump attack's a lot more easier as well. I just wonder if they've improved the controls compared to this. I'll have to play the original version off stream, I think, and just see what the differences are. If there even is any differences. I mean, it does feel different compared from when I played it before. Certainly a lot quicker, but then, as I said, this could be the American version. More flying xenomorphs. Not gonna bother attacking, we'll just play it safe. Okay, boss fight. Plus we come across him once already, and he is exactly the same as in Turtles in Time. The only difference is he hasn't got the attack where he throws that lobster at you. Really straightforward enough. Just keep going side to side like this. Can't get a little bit caught out by those knives. Just gonna run and wanted to jump. That's better. There we go. So straightforward. And that's the first level done. Yeah, it sounds a bit more higher pitched. It probably is the American version. This is very similar to Turtles in Time as well. A couple of slight differences. Can't actually hit these. Got a couple more collectibles. but there's no bonus at the end of this section like you would have gotten in Tales in Time. It just carries on with the level. There's no end of level boss on this stage. This is just a subsection of the level as a whole. There we go. I see that bit. And now we're going on to the boat, which again is similar to Turtles in Time. You've got that bit where you've got to be careful where you walk because of the parts of the level that come up and hit you in the face. But apart from that, it is extremely similar. Just trying to remember what the boss is for this level. Just take a quick pause, guys. We've got ads starting now in a second, so go grab yourselves a drink and I'll see you back here when the ads are done.
Oh, isn't life dull?
What we need is a Sega. That's a games console. Plug me in and things will really liven up. You can get loads of Sega games like Outrun, Double Dragon, Shinobi,
Ghostbusters! And the graphics, well...
And you can buy extra bits like these.
3D.
Oh, you look
weird.
Okay, do us a favour. Plug me into a Sega.
Now whack on the patches and I'll get back to sleep.
Hello, I'm William Shatner, and I'm a shaman. I'm a conduit of the ancient forces of nature. You're no doubt wondering, hey, Shatner, how do I hurl bolts of lightning? Simple. Get World of Warcraft, dog. You can be anyone you want. I'm William Shatner, and I'm a shaman. What's your game?
World of Warcraft, the #1 online game. Try it for free at warcraft.com.
Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Radical. Are only on the Nintendo console. Nintendo, the world's #1 game system.
Some smack-talking fool's been saying Mr. T can't change the World of Warcraft. He ain't no...
Welcome back, guys. Again, apologies for the annoyance that is Twitch ads. As I said earlier, I'm seriously going to take a look into seeing about changing the way I got the ads running on the channel. But worry about that another time. Let's get back to this. One thing I don't like about those yellow ones is you can never get close to them because they'll always just move away. Oh, gotta put that. Just realised actually, this isn't the final. This is actually the second section. There's actually another section to this. Sure there is. Another section to this level where you're in a cave. Sure, it's this one. You see in the background there as if we're coming into shore somewhere. Yeah, sure there was a section for this. I mean, I should know. I mean, it has been a good couple of years since I last played Hyperstone Heist. Can't really remember so much. The only drawback with this, if it was in time, those barrels would have hit those enemies. It doesn't do it on this. One of the most annoying parts of the game. So it just would have been nice just for a bit of crowd control. I'm gonna be these stone guys again, but at least you can actually hear them before they actually come on screen. There we go. Right, that's that part done. Final section of the level now. Drop. Stone guys. I keep pressing on button to jump. The controls are a bit responsive as well. Why have they improved that? If I tried doing that with the snares, I would have got hit. It wouldn't have jumped quick enough. Does the job. Anything we can take advantage of? More pleased with that. A little frustrating to keep rushing from side to side just to hit those enemies. And at least with these guys to block, you can actually hit them. Just gotta go through the hit combo and get the last hit to hit them instead, as opposed to not being able to hit them at all. So that's one thing we got going for us. They block everything else. They block the jump attacks. Frankly, they don't block the slides. More stone guys. Not far off the end. remember where his attacks are. What's that, is it? That's how an attack where he gets a gun out or something. Or I'm just thinking of the original arcade game. Okay, maybe not. There's another thing as well that's actually just come to mind. I'm pretty sure there's a boss rush right before the final level. One of them classic games where you always gotta go up against all the bosses previously encountered. Never see that much anymore. I always remember if you struggle against one boss in a particular game, and you end up having to do a boss rush as part of a final level, stuff like that, and you end up coming against the boss that you struggle against, and you just sit there going, oh my god, really? Have I got to do all this again? Oh, that's it, yeah. But fire-breathing ones instead of the ones that throw bombs. Forgot about them. Leave the fire-breathing ones. Because they're not really a threat as such, as long as you stay out of their way. You haven't got to kill them, you can just let them do their thing and then go off screen. Well, I think it's safe to say, even though this is on just the default difficulty, this is quite straightforward. But maybe I should have played it on a harder difficulty. Not gonna complain, of course. That's that section done. Just gotta be careful coming through here. I know there's some spike traps somewhere. If they can say, yeah, there. They don't drop on you, but it just means you can't do any jump attacks. So if you do any type of jumping, you will hit them. There's no way you can avoid it. Yeah, there we go. think it's safe to say though that if you compare this with Turtles in Time, for me, it's certainly difficult. Or maybe it's just because that was the first playthrough, and if I went back and did it again, it would probably be a bit more straightforward on a second run, but whatever you guys are up to, we want to say again, thanks so much just for taking the time out of your weekend to come and hang out. Presents are always appreciated, and it's always great to see so many people who just come in and keep me company while we're plowing through all these games for the GG100. Okay, boss fight. And this was the boss that I was referring to, where you can farm points. You said that you must defeat my foot soldiers before you fight me. Well, you can technically do both. Because you can literally just not attack him and just keep taking out the enemies and keep building the points up. And then you can get more extra lives that way. We're not going to do that. We just want to get through this game. So, and of course, you can deflect those things he's thrown at you as well, which does come in handy. But it is interesting the fact that you got Tatsu as a boss, because I mean, I've not played every single Turtles game, but I'm pretty sure this is the only one. The only one game that the Tatsu character is actually featured in. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong, but I've never seen him in any other Turtles games. Because he was one of those. I think he was one of those characters exclusive to the movies. Because I don't recall ever seeing Tatsu in any of the Turtles comics that I've read. Not that I've read that many, I must admit. So I could be wrong. Just let them do their business, and then we can just carry on through. Okay, we might as well hit that one. Okay, maybe that was the other one we were going to hit. That's fine. Just let it do its thing. There we go. Is that it? Yeah. Here we are. This is the boss rush that I was referring to. And they're exactly the same. Same attack method, same everything. It's really, really straightforward. I might actually lose a life at some point. Not got much energy left. But we are getting there. No, should have done that. Now we do it. Okay. A bit too close there. Just keep doing this. Let's make this so much easier to work this way. I think it's safe to say as well that even though this is a different, well, technically it is a different game to the Hyperstone Heist, to Turtles in Time. It's so much more easier. So much more easier. And you can do a lot more cheesiness as well. To an extent. If anyone says anything either, it's not that I'm making this look easy. Because, to be honest, I'm not making it look easy. I don't think I am anyway. I mean, Turtles in Time, I certainly didn't make that look easy. First playthrough or not. You know, because I did struggle. I mean, because I just made it down to the fact that I have played this before, and I can still remember the boss fights. But, yeah. That's what can happen sometimes if you play through a game that you played through previously. But why not complain it? Still think that maybe I should have done this on a harder difficulty, because I think we've already lost, what, 2 lives? And we're at this point already? We've literally done a boss rush. I mean, if we did a boss rush, I'm not going to be that far off the end. And this is fairly straightforward, because this is just taken right out of the original arcade game. Just getting in the right position so you don't got to do jump attacks. It's just so straightforward. You just literally just stand in one place. You haven't got to do anything technical. There's no skill issue. Just stand here, just do some attacks. Eventually you'll hit it. So straightforward. I don't really want to lose a life if I can help it. Here we got it. Come on. Yeah. Really tight. There we are. One thing I never paid attention to actually is when we're not getting my energy back. Dead end. The detector indicates that he is close by. There we are. There's the technodrome. Welcome, puny turtles. Feel the wrath of the Hyperstone. Here we go. Final level. This is just very similar to that one level on Turtles in Time where you're in the future. The only difference is then with this is you've got two bosses as opposed to one. Because obviously, with this being the final level, you fight Crime and Shredder. If they're not together, that'll be a bit too much. But the Crime boss is the same one where it was the robot, not that little UFO thing that he was flying around in. And of course, Shredder is a carbon copy of the final boss in Turtles in Time. So this will be a nice straightforward run. Oh. Oh. Hey, you mind? Better. Thinking about future streams then, next week I'll probably only be going back to just the 2 streams next week. I might possibly do an extra one on Thursday, possibly. Just all depends on how things go, because I'll be back in because I was only in work 2 days this week. I'm back in all week next week now, so I might do another bonus stream on Thursday. Just all depends on how I feel when I get home from work. As far as what I'm doing next week, still trying to work on that one. I think it was always going to depend on how I did this week in relation of was I able to get all the games that I had scheduled for this week actually finished at the same time. Of course, Star Fox I had to do over 2 streams, but that was only because I had to cut the stream short. But, as far as future games, I am going to be looking at more SNES games. Because there are a couple of SNES games I wouldn't mind taking a look at. At some point in the future, I'm going to be doing another Spectrum stream. Because I've still got all the titles that I put on the wheel that I haven't gone through yet, so that will be coming up in the future, as well as a arcade stream where there's a couple of games that I wouldn't mind playing on stream that I'll play through main, the arcade emulator, and see if I can beat them with a 1 credit clear. I'm really looking forward to doing that. As always, I like when I get the weekend out of the way, I'll put a new schedule up on my Twitter and on my Instagram on Monday morning. I still got to work out exactly what I'm going to be playing, so that'll be the aim now for the rest of the week. I still got my regular stream now on Sunday afternoon, where I want to hopefully finish off Castlevania 2 on the Game Boy. Especially as I got so close the last time I streamed. But you got right to the end of the game, so I would like to try and get that finished off, hopefully. And then Okay, the only other game that I got outstanding then is Terminator 2 on the Game Boy. We did start that, but I never did quite finish it after getting to the end of the game. So I'd like to really try and do that at the same time. Only because I just don't want to leave any unfinished games. Then I just gotta start going through the list of games I drew up that I wanted to go through. First, take care of crime. He's exactly the same as the Turtles in Time boss. Very straightforward, exactly the same attacks. Do that again. Here we go. There we go. Is crime active? One more to go. That's the big one. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Again, it's not just a straight run. You still got this bit with the elevator. I think there's another section we gotta go through, and I got a funny feeling there's another sub boss as well. Before we get to Shredder, I could be wrong, and I could just be thinking about the original arcade game again. We're still making really good progress. So we've got 4 lives left. We haven't used any continues. Can't see things going that drastically wrong where we're going to start losing continues and well, we may lose a life, possibly, but I can't see us losing any continues at this rate. This is the last bit now. Well, I was right about losing a life. I wasn't expecting to lose a life there, but well, no, we're still in that section now because only one of the doors are open as opposed to the 2. Not quite yet. Rude. I was expecting that. Ah, here we go. Right, is there one more section now? Nope, this is it. Just like Turtles in Time, his attacks are exactly the same. We just gotta wait until we get the right time. We just start doing those attacks. It is a little time consuming because you've got to wait, but in this case patience is certainly a virtue. You can get a couple of lucky hits off when he uses that one hit kill attack. Certainly give it a go, but we're not going to take any unnecessary risks if we can help it. But I wish he'd just stop doing that one all the time. Oh, here we go. Nearly there. It's not quite quick enough. Too far away then. Almost there. Almost there. Come on. Turn blue. Spiky fool. There we go. One more attack. That should be enough. There we go. There you got a nice little extra picture. There's the quote-unquote Hyperstone. And they've got a nice little ending here then. The evil villain Shredder has been defeated, and the city has been returned to its normal size. Who is really responsible for saving this city? The true answer is shrouded in mystery. This has been April O'Neil reported. Good night. And then you have some little kid trying to jump in there. But there we go. That's the Hyperstone heist done. And this is the one thing that's different. It's showing the credits of this picture. On the original version, it doesn't show that. It just shows scrolling credits and not this picture. This is the proper thing you would get if you finished it on the hardest difficulty. So it's interesting that they put it in this. I'm surprised they've done that really. I suppose it's just a way of just enabling people to see the whole thing while not having to finish the hardest difficulty, I suppose. So, not complaining. Nice thing to see after getting through that. Not much more till 50. No, yeah, I know, Joey. 9 more to go, and then we're halfway through. Still can't believe we've done as many as we have. I mean, we're in what? I mean, what's the date today? It's the 18th, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, we're just over halfway through May. So we're literally just a little over halfway through the year, and I've done this many games already. To be honest, I'm a little bit behind. Do need to do a little bit of catching up, I think. I mean, halfway through the year and I haven't reached 50 yet. This means I'm going to be a little bit hard pressed to try and get the remaining 50 done before December. But we'll get there. And after all of that, I still only got second on the high score table. Will it show the top score then? No. Oh, okay. Never mind. But there we are. That's Tales the Hyperstone Heist. And 2 games completed on stream. In 1 stream even. Happy with that. Not very often I've done that with console games. It's normally only just been whenever I did the Spectrum stream that time, but I'm not complaining. So how long have we been going for? Nearly 3 hours. Oh, I think that's a good good place to call it for this time. So all that remains for me to say then is a big thank you for everyone that's come around and hung out with me today. A big thank you again to Mali for the raid, and a big thank you for all the raiders that came and hung around until the end of the stream. So let us go on a raid. And who's actually on? Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's go and pass the love over to a good friend of mine, fellow member of the Wii Squad stream team, and fellow Welshie, our good friend Mr. Cactus Snacks. So we'll go pass the love over to him. We're just popping the raid messages there. The top one is for subscribers, the bottom one is for the followers. Let's go and spam Cactus's chat. And maybe a jump scare. Thank you, Marty. All that remains for me to say, guys, is thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow afternoon with Castlevania 2 on the Game Boy. Want to get that finished off, and maybe do a couple of other games as well if we have time, depending on how we get on. But if you want to keep an eye on my socials, or when I put the schedule for next week, most of my socials there. Best place will be Twitter, because that's where the schedule goes up every Monday morning. And all that remains for me to say is thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching, if indeed you still are.